Hello everybody, this is Naomi. Today I'm going to make um, a basket stand. So I've got these three beautiful turquoise baskets that I got from Dollar General. And I'm going to make them a stand that they will set in different heights. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to get my paint out, and I'm going to get these painted and get them ready to go. So I will be right back with the starting of the painting. Okay, now I'm just going to use, it's an antique white acrylic paint, and I'm going to start painting these in that color. Give them a good coat of paint. And this paint covers up pretty good, so I might be lucky and only have to give it one coat. So, but once I'll give it two good coats of paint on it. And as you see, I'd already started. That way it wouldn't take my video as long to paint them. And I'll do these and all the other pieces. Let them dry good in between. Then we'll start putting them together. Putting my baskets in. Try to make straight lines, that way it doesn't show up a lot of streaks and stuff like that. Alrighty, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so now I've got all my pieces painted and ready to be put together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start pre-drilling my hose for my screws. So first thing I want to do is get my feet for this thing situated first. So I'm going to do that first. That way I know it's situated where it needs to be. To where I can get it my desk is just not big enough to show everything. So I'm trying to get it situated to where I can get in here and be able to show you what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to drill my first. There's that one. And there's that. So I've got my hose for that made. Now we'll switch it over and get the feet for the other one done so that okay, wrong end. Okay. So this one goes here. So that one's pre-lined up. So now, that one goes with that one. So now I need to take this one and it's gonna go on the inside of this board like so. So I got it lined up. Okay. So now I need this one to be lined up too. Alrighty, so now I can get my screws together and screw it together. I'll be right back with that. Okie dokie. Yes.
Where's Jimmy's meds list, you know?
It's right. Okay, you know where you got the keys at?
Yeah.
There's a brand new one laying right there on top of that black box. Why? What's going on?
Well, I just picked him up off the street.
Where at?
Up here at the dumpster at the apartments.
You're kidding.
So, okay, it's a printout one.
Yeah, it's a printout one.
Well, he's awful pale and all that. Blood pressure's a little fucked up a little bit, so we're gonna put him in the panel wagon and take him up on the hill.
Well, he's been having some issues here lately about. I mean, he's always had problems with his equilibrium, but here lately it just seems to be getting worse.
Yeah, this list is from Rogers Pharmacy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the newest one because he's got a doctor's appointment with his heart doctor Friday, and they needed a readvisory list, so he had Rogers print that one off.
Okay. So we are getting him on the journey as we speak, so.
Alrighty.
I need a ride back. They don't keep him. He's awful white, just like he's low on blood again. He says it's been a couple months. He wasn't sure exactly when last time he got one.
Well, he went in Friday for an iron infusion, and they checked everything then, and everything was good.
Okay. An iron
infusion. Yeah.
Infusion. Okay.
Yeah, because he's been having problems with his iron staying up high.
Okay. Alrighty.
So,
I'll tell my paramedic then.
Alrighty. Alright. Bye. Okay, so what I've done is I've measured my bottom board. So now what I'm going to do is what I'm trying to do is square it up. So I'm going to take this board out, and I like this Dollar General Super Glue wood glue. So I'm going to put a little bit of this and a little bit of hot glue to center my board in the center of this. So I'm going to put a good bead here, like so. I'm going to flip it over and do the same. And I'll put my hot glue in the center. Just like that. Flip her over. And do the same there. So, I'm going to scoot this out. Place it down. Move this one to where it needs to be. And squeeze it together until it sets. Remove this glue that is squeezed out of it a little bit. before it totally hardens. Okay. And it is square, so we did good. So now, I'm going to give that a good minute to set and adhese. Some of this paint up. Then we're going to start figuring where the baskets are going to go. Because this one I want to set flat here. Then I'm going to bring the other basket in. I'm trying to manipulate the little handles so I can make it a little snugger so it'll stay while I figure out where I want the other basket. And I'll move this one up a little. I'm going to slide this back so you can kind of somewhat see what I'm doing. So now I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to put 2 hole marks above it, the handle, and below the handle. And that's so these don't slide any further than where I want them to be. So I'll be right back. Okay, now I have all of my holes drilled. Now I can get it ready to put my baskets in, which is what I'm doing now. So this basket will so this basket will sit in here. Just like that. gonna go like that. And there's the first one. So now we stick the second one in. Just like this. Don't tighten it down until you get it lined up right. This one's got to be flipped over. Okay. So there's that. There's that basket. So now, the last one. Okay. Alright, looks good. Now we're just going to take our snips and cut off this here as close to the little thing as possible. And then I'll show you something that I like to do just to keep anyone from scratching themselves with those pieces that you cut off, because they are pretty sharp. Just come back with a little bit of glue and put over the top. Nothing major. And then get another glue stick. Just put a little bit of glue there, like so. Come up to the top a little more. Spin it around. Okay, so I have some distressing that I want to do, and I've made a color. I used turquoise, white, and a hair bit of black to make a color that is very similar to the baskets. And I'm going to do just a little bit of distressing to put a little bit more of that little bit of blue color to it. Nothing spectacular, nothing major, just enough to give it a little hint of blue here and there. You know what I mean? Let me get my brush. I probably should have done a lot of this before I put everything together, but I didn't. And if you get too much, just get you some of your antique white and go back over it and cover up some of the darker color that you're not really crazy about. And which I probably will come back in and tone it down just a smidget. Okay, it's not bright, but it's more blue than I care for. I'm just trying to get it everywhere that I didn't get it to start with. Okay. So now I will take some pictures. I'm going to kind of lay it down here and let you kind of look at it. So you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like. So hold on one moment. So this is what it looks like. I wish I could get better images of it, but I will take pictures. That way you can see everything. See how I distressed it? Which, like I said, I'm not completely done with it. I will be toning it down just a little bit. So, if you like my video, hit the like and subscribe. I will be having more DIYs coming up in the next couple of days, so keep an eye open. And at the end of the video, I will put some more pictures up of what it looks like. So thank you and have a blessed day.